People who say rejecting a hadith is kufr is literally committing shirk.
With all due respect, which frankly isn't a lot, this video is stupid. First of all, sister, don't talk about things that you're not qualified or not knowledgeable in. You make yourself look stupid, and especially in issues of Islam. You could throw yourself into the hellfire because you said one thing haphazardly. Is rejecting a sahih hadith kufr? Yes. And this is for two reasons. One, if a hadith via the sciences of hadith is proven to be a narration from the Prophet ﷺ, then to reject it is to reject the word of the Prophet ﷺ. And I don't need to tell you why that's kufr. And the second, and this is the trap that you fall into in the video, if you reject a sahih hadith, you reject the Quran inadvertently. In your video and later in your comments, you note saying that, oh, these hadith are just the words of men that never met the Prophet ﷺ or never met Aisha radiallahu anha when she narrated these hadith. The problem is, if you reject the hadith with that logic, you have to reject the Quran. Because how do you think the Quran was preserved? It was preserved via the same method, using those same men. The Quran was preserved chain by chain, person to person, generation from generation, the same way that the hadith were, using those same men who memorized it. Yes, the Quran is the epitome of this method, but the hadith were preserved in the same way. I'll give you an example. How do you know that the second verse of Fatiha is Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim? How do you know that it should be Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim second and not Malik Yawmiddin second? Because somebody heard from somebody who heard from somebody who heard from somebody who heard from somebody that a companion of the Prophet heard from the Prophet that it was recited that way. Now, if you undermine the method of hadith preservation, you undermine the method of Quranic preservation. If you say the hadith has men who never met the Prophet ﷺ, the transmission of the Quran has dozens of men who never met the Prophet ﷺ. And listen, I hate targeting sisters or mentioning somebody's gender when I'm making these videos because I don't think it's relevant most of the time, but it's clear that you're motivated by misandry here, just this general hating of men. In the second part of your video, you undermine the work of the scholars and say that we should look at Islam ourselves. You wouldn't apply this to anything else. If I popped you on a ship in the middle of the ocean during a storm, you wouldn't turn around and start undermining the captain. You wouldn't say, hey, why does the captain do this? And why does the captain say that? And I don't understand it. And this captain just wants to do things his own way. Islam, the Quran and the Sunnah is like the ship of Nuh alayhi salam. And the scholars are the captains of the ship. They know how to steer the boat. And hey, if you have an issue with how they're doing it, then study yourself and then talk. It's so strange how in another matter you were able to say, I don't have enough knowledge. But then here you were so freely able to throw away the hadith and thousands of years worth of scholarship and undermine the Quran. Really think about what you're doing.